Greetings one and all, and welcome to Beyblade Central. So glad to see you here. For today's video, we'll be unboxing Scythe Incendio 460 Tapered. I originally was not planning to get this release, however, after unboxing the other three, I realized it looked incomplete without it, so I had no choice but to go back to Target and get it. Is it a good release? I'm a bit iffy on that. Just because, I mean, how Scythe or Scythe Incendio was the bait I don't really care about at all. Apparently it's good for stamina, but I don't use it that often, so I can't tell you if it's right or not. 460, it's a four-sided ratchet. It's very niche. It's not going to be very good. There's better options. Tapered is really the only good part in this entire bay. I'll get to that. I'll get to the reason why more later. But right now, let's just actually open this and see if I could finally get this thing right, because the other attempts I couldn't. So let's see. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Close. I was close this time, but again I failed, which is a shame. Alright, let's just tear into this box already. That's the unfortunate thing about the Hasbro boxes, is that there's really no way to salvage them. They're gonna be torn apart. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing can be left up to you. But in my opinion, I think it's a bad thing. Anyways, so this being a starter release will come with a proto launcher. These launchers are alright. They are good starting launchers, but you want to replace them as soon as humanly possible, because they will not give you as much power as you could get from a normal launcher, and they're really hard to hold. So they're fine for like 5-year-old kids or 8-year-old kids. Like they'll probably be able to use this, but you know, us older, more competitive people, nah, it's useless for us. But anyways, taking a look at the bit, we have Tapered, a 12 teeth ratio high burst resistant balance type bit, which is has a semi-flat design to it. It's very good. It has decent stamina while still being a bit aggressive. It's pretty much kind of like an attack type bit if it had a bit more stamina, which is fine, which is great. It's a really good bit. The thing I like about balance types this time around is that they each feel unique. They don't feel that they're just other bits or other tips, I should say, because in burst that's how most of them felt like, but not this one. This is every single balance type bit feels unique, and this one is definitely like aggressive and like has stamina to it, which is completely different to point or gear point or whatnot. But anyways, this is a very good bit. I absolutely love this. It's probably my favorite balance type bit, and I highly recommend you guys to use it for your balance type combos. 460 looks nice. It has a dark crimson color to it, but it is just a four-sided ratchet which has very low burst resistance, and the 60 height kind of makes up for it, but you know, it's still a four-sided ratchet. It's not going to be all that great. The blade itself, Scythe Incendio, feels very weird. It feels very rough. I don't get why it feels so rough. I don't think that's how all of them are going to feel like, but at least mine does. It feels rough. It doesn't feel new, which is a bit of a shame. But from what I've seen and what I've heard is that Scythe Incendio or Health Scythe is very good for stamina type combos. Again, as I mentioned before, I do not use this blade pretty much at all. I do have it, I just don't care about it. So that's another reason I didn't really want to get this one. But you know, now that I do have it, I'll obviously do more testings. But putting it all together now, we can see a very nice and classic design in X. Out of all the starters, I think this one is the worst one. It's the stock combo, at least probably like the worst performing one, because at least Drawn Sword is a very good bait. It's even good to this day. Night Shield, even though it does have its flaws, the blade really makes up for it. Wizard Arrow, same thing, you know, it does have its flaws, but the blade makes up for it. But this one, I don't really see the same thing. Like, sure, Tapered is really good, and the blade might be good for stamina, but like overall it's not like all that exciting. Only the bit, only tapered is exciting, but everything else is pretty bland, pretty boring, honestly. I'm not even gonna lie. But anyways, let's check this video out in the app, and then we'll be seeing it how it performs in the arena. So let's go. Alright, we're here to test out Scythe Incendio. First off, a test launch. 3, 2, 1, let it. Hit a balance movement. Rip! Rip! Opponent, Helm Knight. Nice attack, right side. So as we can see, health scythe is not that bad. It's definitely a lot better than I thought it would be, but it's still not a bay I really care for all that much. Again, I really only got this one just to complete the original 4 set, because I mean, it's health scythe. It's not all that exciting. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really, this is probably like one of my least favorite bays in all of X, and it's a whatever thing for me. It's not bad, but I don't really care for it. But if you really like the blade or any other parts, and yeah, this is definitely a solid release for you guys. But again, for me, I don't really care about this bay all that much. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to not miss out on any future uploads. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye bye.